One of the things that really gives me hope is that next generation. I see my own children and people and their teenagers and others, the awareness that they have about the environment, around issues of environmental justice, like the ones we just heard, is really quite remarkable. I only wish I had had that opportunity and wisdom when I was a teenager. And yes, I think it does start at home, and it doesn't change the issues, but the personal choices everyone makes does have a role to play. Just to give you one specific example, I gave up eating tuna about 17 years ago. Just stopped eating it because I was so concerned about these issues. It's not going to solve the problem, but it's little actions like that that go a long way to the choices that we make about how we get around. One of the good things about the pandemic is we're getting used to these kinds of forums, so we don't have to fly around and go to all these events, and we can actually do it and reach many more people. So one of the personal choices I've been making is getting more involved, in particular with university settings, in trying to bring and have conversations with some of the next generation people being trained. And that brings me to another issue. Well, actually, one more personal choice that some of us have the opportunity of making is how we invest. The small choices about where we invest and putting some pressures. And fortunately, I think there's more and more awareness in some of the financial sector about some of these issues. And the choices we make can actually help influence some of these areas and redirect some of the funding away from this. And I think I'm very encouraged by some of the recent movements that we've seen in the last few years. But the last issue that I'd say that this was a very personal choice that my wife and I made when we got married 20 years ago was really investing in training that next generation of leaders. So we felt it was important to create a fund in Colombia called Fondo Colombia Biodiversa, which is specifically designed to support students, undergraduate and graduate students in Colombia that are interested in the conservation, sustainable use, and understanding of biological diversity. And every year we give 10 of these fellowships, which are small contributions, but at the right point in your careers, a small boost, a little bit of money can really make all the difference so you can pursue a project in the right areas. So it's our own little way, and I'm very happy to say that 150 of them have been awarded to date. And some of them are now faculty in universities in Colombia and the United States. And we're getting what we call as biologists the F2. The students from those people that we supported are now sending us their students. So that is a way of helping build that through education. That's another personal commitment that we have made.